Hey, how's it going?
Good. Let me get you on my earphones here. Okay. Still can't hear you.
Sounds like you're enjoying the nice weather today.
Yeah. I'm out taking a little walk, getting some exercise.
Yeah.
All right.
I just did the same. Took my dog out for a second. Got out there for about 30 minutes,
Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that every once in a while. I was trying to do it on a daily basis. It's kind of hard to do that, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, I got this house, 1777 Hillview Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually an inherited home. I'm the executor of the estate, and my sister is part owner of it. Her and I own it. So,
is she on board with selling?
I have a tenant in there, which has been in there for probably 10 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I offered him the home months ago, and he didn't want it, so I'm going to put it up and sell that thing this year.
Okay. Is your sister, she on board with selling the property?
Yes. So I spoke to her, and she's on board with selling it. So sent you a text. I sent this other guy a text, Carlos, that has bought 2 other properties of mine, and gonna get rid of this one this year. So.
Mm-hmm. Is the tenant, is he on a month-to-month lease?
Yeah, he's on a month-to-month. I haven't renewed his lease or extended it.
Okay.
Since my father passed. So, and that was right now 3 years ago, or actually more than that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, were they? So you're looking to sell as soon as possible? Like, if the price works right now, we can start getting the process going and everything else.
Yeah. If the price is right, we'll get the process going and go ahead and sell it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Would there be a problem with having the tenant vacant by closing day?
Well, I would need to give him a 60-day notice.
Right. That's not a problem.
So if we're going to close in 60 days, then that's not a problem. But,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's cool.
I'd like to close sooner if possible. I could wait 60 days and just give him a notice. And the problem that I have is once I do that, I definitely want a deposit, not $1,000 type of thing. So I got to get rid of my tenant. And if the closing doesn't go through, I'm out my tenant.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, because usually I think Georgia law, especially if you're on a month-to-month, if you give them 30-day notice, then you're good. They don't necessarily have to give them 60.
Yeah, that may be the law, and I'm okay with that law. But this tenant, like I said, he's been in there for a long time, and I wouldn't want to just throw him out on the street. I mean, if he can get out in 30 days, great.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely give him the respect of a 60-day thing so he can find a place.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's not a problem. We can close on that timeline. That's not a problem at all. So I'm not sure if you remember. I mean, the offer that we approved for was 178.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that. I got it here. 178. She said she was okay with that. So I'm going to go with the same thing.
Okay.
And you guys do all the closing. I like to do the closing here in McDonough. I've 2 closings here.
Have you heard of Burgess Title?
First title. Where's that at?
It's in McDonough. It's down that way. We actually closed on a property with them about 3 weeks ago. It's off of Patrick Henry Parkway in McDonough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they did a good job with that closing. So we could utilize them if that makes sense for you, since it's down that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. And yeah, we cover all the closing costs. You don't have to worry about any real estate commissions or anything like that. This is going to be a cash purchase. So, yeah, so the 178 would be what you guys get minus any debts that you have remaining on the property.
Yeah.
Makes sense? Okay. What's a good email for you so I can get you over the written agreement?
Okay, so you can send it to M. Washney, W-A-S-H-N-E-Y, at gmail.com.
Okay. And is your sister, she's on the title, on the deed as well, or is this your name right now?
No, right now it is still my father's name, and
okay.
I have the paperwork
okay.
from the executor of the will.
Okay,
or
okay.
of his estate.
Okay, sounds good. So the attorney, they'll be able to clear all that stuff out. So if they need all the information that they need to clear the title, as far as the ownership and everything else, they will reach out to you and request that information, death certificate, will, things of that nature. So as long as you have that information readily available for them, then we'll be able to get through this process.
Yeah.
So I guess the next step for us, let me just go ahead and paint the picture for you as far as what this looks like. So essentially, we'll send you over the written agreement. We can go through it together, me, yourself, your sister, over the phone if you have any questions or anything like that. If not, that's completely fine. But typically, we like to do that just to make sure that everybody's on the same page, answer any questions that may be there, and just to make sure everything looks good as far as the paperwork go. Once we get you your signature on that, then we'll go ahead and coordinate the inspection. Typically, that'll probably take us maybe about a week to schedule, being that we're looking at so many different houses right now. Is there a problem with getting in there to check out the property with the tenant, or you just needed some type of leeway as far as days in advance?
Yeah, we may need a day in advance or so
okay.
To let them know that we're going to have this thing in second.
Okay, that's not a problem. So typically we'll let you know a few days in advance as far as what schedule we're looking like, what time and what day. And we'll kind of coordinate that with you and, you know, let you coordinate that with the tenant, or if you'd like for us to coordinate with the tenant, however you want to do it, it's up to you. We'll set that up. And once we conduct that inspection, usually it takes about an hour max. They'll do, 30 minutes on the outside, 30 minutes on the inside, looking at water heater, HVAC, roof, the whole nine. Then they'll send back the report to us. Usually report comes back within a day or two. After that report comes back, we'll go ahead and open up escrow with the title search. The attorney will be reaching out to you for all that information that I was mentioning before. They'll be asking about, your information, driver's license, things like that. And then once the title is clear, they'll notify us. And then that's when we'll deposit the money into the escrow account, and they'll confirm a closing date. Then they'll coordinate a closing date with you. They'll coordinate a closing date with us. We'll come in on closing, sign a few documents. There's usually like 6 documents, and then you'll get wired your funds, or if you like a check, you get a check then and there, but you'll get wired your funds the same day, being that the money is already going to be in escrow.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yep. So it's pretty cut and dry, man. Simple process. But given that, the tenant, we're going to put 60 days on there. So we'll just put, a closing date around, 60 days from today. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to call the tenant right now and let him know that it's more likely going to be a 60-day thing, and let him know that I'm going to send him a letter about he's got to move.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good, Michael. Well, I'm going to go ahead and send you over this agreement. I'm going to also email you some company information as well, so you'll get 2 separate emails from me. And then, like I said, review it, you and your sister. If you guys have any questions at all, just feel free to reach back out to me. Let me know. We can review things together if we need to. We can set a time to get on the phone. And yeah, I mean, we look forward to working with you and getting this thing done for sure.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
So, send me the emails and I'll get it off to my sister too. Okay?
Sounds good. I'm going to text you once I send it, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, Mike. Bye.